Hello and welcome to my 1 year anniversary special. So as you can probably tell, my channel was founded a year ago today, 23rd of March 2020, and my first ever video was uploaded between now and the end of the premiere 1 year ago today. So in this video I'm basically just going to tell you about the history of my channel up till now. But before I tell you anything about my history, let me tell you what we will be watching in this video. So right now we are at Elephant and Castle on the Bakerloo line, and we will be doing the full route to Harrow and Wealdstone. And I would like to apologise about the dodgy graphics in this video. I streamed this on Twitch and it's Twitch's fault for producing the graphics like this. And we are currently driving the 1972 stock, which is currently the oldest tube train on the London Underground network. So, we go back about 1.5 years ago where I like buses, I like trains, and I found this game called Public Transport Simulator, and yeah, so I thought I was really good at it. And at one point I decided to look at some videos of it on YouTube about Public Transport Simulator, and I thought the driving was pretty pathetic. I couldn't really find any videos of a decent driver, so I decided to call my name tag on Public Transport Simulator 2 King of Driving. And then there was something called COVID-19 that came along. So then I thought that I was going to get really bored, so I decided to start up a YouTube channel which was originally called PTS DriverKing. I got the name DriverKing because my name was King of Driving on Public Transport Simulator. So that's kind of how I got my name, and I decided to just do videos on only Public Transport Simulator, and I would upload every 2 to 3 days. Yeah, because that's what kept me active during lockdown as well, with schoolwork, very boring schoolwork. And then my logo was just a picture of a fake Arriva bus on the Public Transport Simulator home screen. And then it got to the point where my screen recording wasn't as strong as it used to be. You could only you'd be lucky if you could record a video for more than 10 minutes. Yeah, it got really bad then, and then it got to the point where the amount it could record would just get less and less and less and less, until it got to the point where I had to stop uploading because I couldn't make any more videos. And that's why towards the end of only doing Public Transport Simulator videos, the videos kept getting shorter and shorter. So I had no choice but to abandon my channel for a month. And then I thought it was time for a change to try record something different. So I decided to do videos on Football Management Ultra, see how they went, and they actually came out pretty well. And after I made my first ever FMU video, I had to change my name from PTS DriverKing to DriverKing Gaming, since it wasn't all about Public Transport Simulator anymore. And my second ever FMU video is currently got the most amount of views out of any other video on my channel, with about 650 views right now. Go search up FMU right now and there should be a video by me on a day in the life of me playing Football Management Ultra on the app, not on Facebook, on the app. And then I got 2 request videos, they are up on the screen right now, and my friend Skilled Penguin edited one of them, linked to his channel in the description. And then I did my first ever Fails and Funny Moments video on Public Transport Simulator, but then it's my friend's fault for sending me it in extremely low quality, so I do apologise about that. And I thought it was really good, apart from the intro being way too long, and again the quality being really poor. And then I made myself a new logo, which is the one I'm currently using, since I really needed to update it from the old Arriva bus one on Public Transport Simulator. And then I did my only train sim video, and I've been telling myself that I need to get another one, because I've got plenty of ideas for that, but I've always had better ideas than train sim, unfortunately. If you want to see more videos of them, let me know in the comments and I'll get into them immediately. And then I did my second ever fails and funny moments. A lot of people said in the comments they really liked it, which is good, and so did I when I looked back over it, not just recently. Yeah, and I've always thought of doing just a regular route and PTS coach. If you want to see one of them, then let me know in the comments too, if you want. And then I did my first ever Among Us video. Also the first ever video that I used my voice. It was basically just how to play Among Us for, well, people who are interested in the game but don't know how to play it. But then pretty much the game is not completely dead, but it's dying, and there's not going to be many more people downloading the game. And then I've made a Bus Simulator 18 fails and funny moments. I thought the ending was pretty funny, not gonna lie. And then a few days later I decided to make a second channel, as I had, well at the time, a few ideas that I would like to put on my channel, but then it didn't deserve to go on my channel, so I decided to make a second channel, DriverKing Gaming 2, link in the description. My first video on it was Bus Simulator 18 coffin meme. Yeah, not much else I can say. It was basically just me accidentally driving into a pedestrian that I didn't see, just crossing over the road. Now, I'm not going to say much more about my second channel, since, yeah, I'm saying this on my main channel, not my second channel. I'll probably do more on it if I decide to make a 1 year anniversary special on my second channel, which I probably won't, just because it's not that popular. Only 24 subscribers compared to the 140 that I have at the time of saying this. However, if I do make one, then it'll be pretty short, since yeah, it's my second channel, and I won't really have much to say about it. And then for one video I thought, why don't I do a video of me reacting to my old videos, but then I thought it would be pretty boring since it's just driving a bus. So I decided to do my first ever videos in one video, except more up to date, where I edited stuff like that, and I had to do just about everything that I did in it. So yeah, I thought it was really fun to edit, and yeah, go check it out if you want. And then it comes to that time where I had to advertise a part of what is called Form in the FMU, where all the managers decide to talk. I had to advertise the off-topic section, so there's general, help, stuff like that, help sections. So the off-topic is basically stuff that's non-related to FMU usually. So I decided to advertise that. Then I got really into train spotting, and I said to myself, I need to give it a go. So I went up to my local station in Johnston, and yeah, there's a big change to how I would do it then compared to how I would do it now. Talking about train spotting, my next video will be train spotting at Paisley Canal and Hawkhead on the Paisley Canal line. Then I did train spotting again, this time with my pal Yahya Champ21, and it was a Sunday instead of a Saturday. Link to Yahya Champ21 in the description. If you've not already subscribed, go subscribe there now please, and thank you. Then I was successful in doing my first ever live stream. I didn't know what to do it on, so I just chose Among Us, got some people to play along. I actually thought I was playing on the European server for the majority of this stream, but I was actually in the North American server, so no one could join. And yeah. Then I decided to test live streams on Train Sim World. Well, what was Train Sim World 2020 at the time. And yeah, I used my Xbox for that. About 3 or 4 weeks later, I made my cringiest video up to date, which was basically just acting crazy in public to see how they would react. And I basically just called myself like, it was so cringy, I called myself like a kidney and then went into a game, said I live inside you, and then it was just so weird. And I'm not going to say any more about that. And then a week later, well, something like a week later, I hit 100 subscribers, so thank you to everyone that subscribed. So as a celebration, I basically played Among Us with Yaya Champ 21 for about 2 or 3 hours. But then, like, about half an hour in, Yaya disconnected for no reason and I couldn't get hold of him, so didn't go as planned, but what can you say, it was a celebration. Then I had to make an update on Trainspotting about at the time the lockdown restrictions then. I was originally going to go to either Hillington West or Hillington East Station, but I couldn't go because of the lockdown restrictions. So instead I just released a message just to tell people about what was going to happen for me, but then it didn't last long since I went out Trainspotting like about a month later. And then I started doing some shout out videos. The first person I gave a shout out to was Spotting Scotland, who is a train spotter that does or that used to do spotting around the suburban areas of Glasgow. They haven't uploaded in a while. They only have 16 subscribers, I think. That was the last time I checked. Link in the description. Again, please go subscribe there. And I kept doing shout out videos every Tuesday, moving videos on my second channel to most Thursdays. And main videos would still be uploaded at Saturdays at 4 PM. Then I did a Trainspotting video, which is 3 stations in one video, which was originally just meant to be Howard Station. So first of all, went to Howard on a Sunday. It was a pretty bad failure. My phone ran out of power and I had to go immediately. Then I was meant to go back to Howard, but the line was getting done up for engineering works, so I went to Landbank Station on the Inverclyde line, and then I decided just to go to Paisley St James a few days later. Yeah, I really enjoyed that video, especially the thumbnail. It makes people just want to watch the video just because I think it's a really good thumbnail. And I then went to Lochwannock Station to do some train spotting there. I did it over 2 days, and what really makes it look good is, again, the thumbnail, just the effort I put into making it. When I do train spotting, I always like to give people a tour of the station, just because it's not all about the trains, it's about what's around the station as well. Then 1 week later I did another Minecraft video, which was what could possibly be the record for the longest underground railway in Minecraft. Don't think it is the record, because if it was to be the record then it would have a lot more than just under 100 views. It would need to have like a few thousand views, and yeah. And then it comes to basically where we are right now, driving a 1970 tube stock between Regent's Park and Baker Street on the Bakerloo line. And yeah, not much else to say. So I hope you enjoyed learning a bit about the history of my channel, and also hope you enjoy the rest of this video on the Bakerloo line between Elephant and Castle and Harrow and Wealdstone. Although we'll be commentating through parts of the video just to keep you up to date with what's going on. And yeah, just sit back, relax and enjoy the rest of the video. Now at this point I realised that my train was only meant to be going as far as Queen's Park. I thought it was going as far as Harrow and Wheelstone, but obviously not. So what I had to do was get off the train at Queen's Park and then wait another half an hour for another one to come along. And yeah, so that didn't really go to plan. And you can see me now trying to change the sign to Queen's Park from Northern Service, as I forgot to set it earlier. Although the sign at the rear end of the train will, at the time, was still saying Northern Service until we reached Queen's Park. So we are now at Queen's Park where this train is supposed to terminate before it goes into the sidings for a while before heading back out to Elephant and Castle. Yeah. So wasting half an hour at a tube station, especially when you're not allowed to go into the street level, is a lot of fun. And here we have another train coming in. Turns out it was only going as far as Stonebridge Park, which I didn't want to waste another half an hour waiting on one to go to Harrow and Wealdstone. So I just drove this as far as Stonebridge Park and then just drove into the depot and then ran back out for the service to Harrow and Wealdstone. And I didn't actually think the driver of this train that was in before me kindly shut the train down for me, which meant I was running about 3 to 5 minutes late, can't remember exactly.
Vehicles parked.
So we are now at Stonebridge Park. You had to change over. Thankfully, because I was able to drive this train into the depot, I managed to have more fun with the train while I waited. And yeah, so... And then I drove the train into the depot. I won't show you since it's not really meant to be part of the video. And yeah, so... In a minute we should see our final train that we'll be driving going to Harrow and Wealdstone. So here comes our final train. Kinda sounds like an aeroplane when it's entering the station, and it will cover the last stretch of the trip to Harrow and Wealdstone. So we are now at the end of the video. If you are new to the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See you next Saturday at 4 PM.